Okay, I thought my headphones like stopped fucking working.
Oh, you changed your reactive, Sarah?
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know.
It's because I'm cozy, and my mom's telling me I have to get up and get dressed, but the thing isn't for another 3 hours.
Oh.
And also, my phone's only at 27% and it needs to charge more.
Oh. Oh my god, that is loud. Okay. But hello everyone, we are going to be doing a one-on-one with me and Pixel. The rest of the campaign members that you see in the bottom of the screen are here to more than likely watch the public execution of my character.
What? No.
It's fucking dumb.
I am not cute, but how fucking dare you? But thank you for joining. How you do it? How you all doing?
And we're back.
I'm doing this to try and
Huzzah.
spite lava. There we go. Get spited, lava. Fuck you.
Joke's on you, he's into that shit.
Oh god, Doom has gone Dio.
That's what I mute.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Holy shit, someone killed that.
See what I deafened.
That was a fucking headshot. That's fucking
Are you ready?
GG.
It's saying that you're playing in the House of the Inventor when I'm doing Listen Along.
Yep, because I had it playing in House of the Inventor just while I
Oh,
was
okay, you
chatting
said
with-
that there was a specific one that was supposed to be playing. No, just verifying.
Yep.
Alright. Let me just do... Sounds good.
Let us know if you need any dumbasses, though.
And that's what y'all
Absolutely.
are here for. Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
I pressed the play button, but it says there's not any current session. Do I just press play again, and it should open a play
Alright.
session?
I have it started as a session. It's open.
I've had one open, but let me open another one. There we go. I had to restart.
You are good. Alright, G. Zon.
Hi.
Hey.
Do you want to also put down a token for Willow or no?
I'm gonna throw down a Willow. I'm not gonna throw her token down. I'm gonna throw her character
Yeah.
image up on screen shortly.
Mhm.
Because unfortunately, to throw a token down, I would have to make her a.
Oh, I thought you
Character.
could just do random tokens.
I mean, technically, I could, but it's like
Yeah.
it wouldn't be her image. But
Oh, I didn't know you had to make a player sheet for them
Yeah.
to do that.
so, you, for context, in the one-on-one session, just so people know,
This
you
is
left the group
canon.
because- This is canon. Just so people know, this is canon. For
This is-
context and the delight of people, Zon
Hi.
left the group. Zon left the group to go make sure his younger sister was okay because his boss had given him a mighty bad headache and a threat.
Yeah, they pretty much sent a one-way message saying that he's gonna harm someone precious to me, and the only person precious to Zon is his little
Is his
sister.
his little sister, who is named Willow.
Yes, Willow Theseus.
So you left the group to go running to check on your little
Yes.
sister.
Well, the other of them ended up meeting Mammon. Well,
Yes.
two of them met. Well, yeah,
You
everyone
did-
met Mammon.
You didn't. You did not meet Mammon.
And Spec did not. Spec is still with me. Right? We just haven't.
Yes.
For intents and
haven't-
purposes, to make it easier, he's on his like body somewhere, just chilling.
Actually, joyous news. I have a present for you.
Oh.
I have your sister.
Oh fuck. No. Not my sister.
For all intents and purposes, I have your sister.
Oh no. So
This is pixel character because I
So
just
for
threw him there.
reference, Zahn, his backstory is he grew up as a street rat. He pretty much, for lesser terms, he's furry Aladdin. He has a little
Yes.
sister named Willow, who is his only remaining family. We don't know what happened to his parents. We never really delved into that. But Willow is the last remaining family he has, and she is very
Yes.
young. I think you said you scaled her around like 5, 6.
7 or I would say 6 or 7.
No, Pixel, no! Pixel, no! 5 or 6! Don't cause the brain rot.
Anyway,
I'm sorry, I had to do that. I don't like it, but I had to make that joke.
anyway. I wasn't even meaning the freaking TikTok bullshit. Anyway,
I know.
you have now returned back to your main street home.
Yes.
Um,
Which is in Dubwallow, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes, Dubwallow, which is a part of the city that is hard to reach.
Mm.
Unless
Kind
you
of like
know
the
back
slums
streets.
of the slums.
It is the slums of the slums. So yeah.
Mhm.
I will.
Should I be in that house where Willow is? You just have me off on the side.
Well, are you coming home? Or are you?
The first thing he's going to do is check in on her, yes. Make sure that
Yeah,
everything
so
is
go for it.
alright.
So go for it.
Okay.
We'll start our scene.
So,
So as you enter the house
He-
that you have accompanied your sister into,
I will say
Um,
he's looking quite easily. He has a panicked look on his face and is immediately like surveying the moment he runs towards into the house.
can you roll me a perception check?
Flat perception?
Yeah, flat perception. There's no advantage or disadvantage on it, just a perception check.
There it is. 12.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought that was gonna be a 1.
I
was
did
gonna
too.
say-
I was ready for that to just be a 6.
I was gonna say you see the floor.
So, question.
Everything.
Would he have already had an alarm spell set up in place for emergencies or no?
No,
Okay.
you'd be too far away if the alarm spell went off on me.
Yeah.
Instant failure, exactly, Joey. So for context, you enter the house and nothing's off.
Mm. I will say my passive perception is 15, if that makes any difference.
No, it doesn't. Not in this context. But you look around and you see your sister sitting in the old creaky chair that your parents had left for you guys. It's beaten and battered. It's been dragged around. It's a small 1-floor house. There's a kitchen in one corner that's constantly messy. There's a large bed, and there's like a little desk that is covered in paperwork and various knickknacks that you and your sister have pickpocketed and stolen.
Oh, she's also a thief. I was not accounting for you to add that part.
Well, and when you enter in, Zahn, the first thing you see is that your sister is tucked up in the old chair, reading a book, completely unharmed. And
So-
as soon as you throw open the door, she looks up from her book, and she's a young, tabaxi, about 6, maybe, ranging from the ages of 6 to 7 to 8 years old. And the first thing she does when she sees you, she closes her book and comes running over to you and hugs you. Brother, you're back!
I'm also gonna ask this because I'm not sure. Does Luxuria or any of the Blood Rose know the location of this, or has Zahn kept it more or
Zahn.
less secret?
Weiss, you'll see.
Okay. He's gonna
You'll see.
So Zahn's gonna like loosely hug her because of her small stature, and Speck is gonna run on her, like kind of like run on her head and just kind of play her for hair a bit, and he's gonna mutter, "Thank God."
You okay? She's gonna kind of like look at you with a kind of curious. Why does Weiss sound far away?
I'm using a shitty headset, or I don't know.
It also could be the fact that I've had everyone turned down because last night I was a little overstemmed.
Yeah.
Let me.
Should I keep talking and have chat see if I sound any better?
Just keep talking. There we go. Should be better. But yeah, no.
Clarify
Willow's
me.
gonna
What did she
kinda-
say?
Willow kind of like looks at you confused a little bit before she picks up Speck and she's gonna take him, and she's gonna walk back over to the chair and she's gonna be talking with Speck. I told you to make sure that he doesn't do anything stupid. And she's treating your familiar very much like a misbehaving like dog. Chastising him and whatever. And it's, you sense a kind of calm aura come over you of just you're home, your sister is safe. And you kind of just,
Does
have a
she know what
choice.
he does, or?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, okay.
You kind of, as you're, looking around, you notice a few new things have been added to the collection of items that you've stolen. Like a pocket watch here, whatever.
Willow, what did I tell you about leaving the house by yourself?
Willow kind of looks up at you and huffs before putting her arms to her hips, and she kind of just goes, well, you were busy and I was hungry. She kind of just, she puts Speck on her head before she walks over. And she taps you on she kind of like stands on her tiptoes and tries to like tap your nose, but obviously she's too short, so she kind of only taps like your chest.
Yeah. I will ask this. Does she know about the Blood Roses, like a little bit or anything, or no?
Yeah, she does. She knows the Blood Roses.
Okay.
This is a slums, hon.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how sheltered he kept her with how you wrote her or not.
No, she's not sheltered at all. This is sassy child.
All right. Baby sis, you know the Roses wander around a lot in this area. You know how dangerous they can be. I thought I left you enough food last time I saw you.
Willow kind of snorts a little bit before she kind of points to the cabinets. That's not the food I was referring to. You know that we can barely afford what the rent is here. And, Willow's going to kind of turn and kind of tutter around before she hands you over a small, simple pocket watch that is beautifully designed, by the way, with roses and daggers. And she smiles this very delightful smile, and she goes, I stole this off of a bigwig.
Can I make an investigation? Okay, I was about to say, do I recognize it?
You recognize this pocket watch instantly.
It's luxurious, isn't it?
No, it's one of your boss's right-hand man's pocket watch.
He's just gonna hold his forehead and have a very long, deep sigh.
The important thing to remember with Willow is that she does know the Blood Roses. She doesn't know who Luxuria is.
Zahn he's relieved that she's okay, but now he's also worried because he recognizes this.
Mm-hmm.
But he also knows if she goes to return it, it's not going to be good. And he already know. He's going to look at her and say, if you see a rose on a person, don't take it from them. Sis, these people are not safe. If you're going to take
Wait.
it from a nobody. Take it from a merchant you see. But never take anything from anyone that has a rose on them.
And Willow's gonna kind of cross her arms a little bit and huff a little bit before she goes, but they were with a merchant family. How was I supposed to know? And besides, you said that roses can be trusted. Are you going back on your word?
They can be trusted, but you shouldn't steal from those you trust. Have I not taught you? Steal from people that you don't know or don't recognize.
Willow's gonna kind of nod a little bit, before she turns and kind of walks back over.
He's also gonna slip the pocket watch in his whatever his bag that he has on where he holds his stuff.
One thing I should mention, by the way, Weiss, is that you taught your sister not to go near roses. Didn't you find it a little odd that she mentioned the fact that she thought she could trust this rose?
With that, Zahn's eyes kind of widen. Do they know where we live?
Willow kind of rocks on her heels a little bit, and she's gonna kind of, as she's collecting more of the stuff that she did steal, and she shows you this beautifully intricate, simple cloth, like, you know, it's like a handkerchief that she stole from a merchant. And she hands it to you before she hands you a few other items that she had stolen. And she turns to you and she goes, "Oh, while you were gone, a couple people came to the house. They were looking for you. Couldn't tell them where you were, though."
He's gonna kind of grab her like a fucking, and just like hold her in his arm. We need to go now. It's not safe here anymore.
Hey. And as she kind of is asking that, her eyes are kind of quiver a little bit. Before she kind of like steps back from you. "Brother, it's safe here. It's perfectly safe. No, why are you so worried?"
I might have made a slip up, and it's not. The roses aren't fully safe. I'm gonna deal with it, but right now we're not safe if they know where you are.
A slip up? I thought my brother never makes a mistake.
You know how a boss is. They can be a little temperamental. I was trying to do something, but they misunderstood, so it's not safe here.
But the roses know everything. Hey, Zahn?
Yeah, he's kind of looking at her panicked. He has a feeling that she's been charmed in some way, shape, or form already. I am going to use detect magic on Willow.
Okay.
Using a spell slot.
Alright.
Do you want me to roll anything?
Give me 1 second. Let me pull something up real fast.
He immediately tells that she's acting weird and something's up. Especially, she seemed too familiar with the roses than how he would have liked and taught her.
Yeah, pretty much. I guarantee this is not your sister's full kind of personality.
Yeah. He hasn't. He's been there frequently on and off, but she's acting completely strange.
Yes.
But I will say detect magic is that I just sense presence of magic within 30 feet of you. And he's trying to mainly just focus in on any magic on Willow.
Just letting you know, detect magic doesn't really check for charms.
It's still that would still no. You'd still be able to tell if magic was cast on someone, wouldn't you?
Not really. It's active magic.
Hmm.
Charms are different.
Well, I've already cast it either way.
Sorry, I'm just checking something. Can you roll me another perception check?
11.
That's still you still see it as your sister. You can't detect anything off about her. It just seems like she's acting a little funny. And Willow's gonna kind of walk over to you, and she's gonna wrap her arms around your waist and kind of hold you close. Brother, I'm perfectly safe. I promise.
So I'm trying to think because you said he doesn't feel anything like he doesn't see anything off of her. Describe to me how that.
So you don't see any. You don't detect any kind of off kind of vibes from your sister.
How is Speck reacting to her? Because he knows her scent, right?
Yeah, completely fine. That's your sister. That's your, Speck still snuggled up with her. Seems very, like, Speck and your sister are very close, I should mention.
Yeah.
Like, Speck is very, very sweet with your sister and stuff like that. He's completely tame around her. He doesn't, and all that stuff. But you sense, like, almost like a brotherly kind of connection.
Something is wrong, but he
something's off. Like, Willow knows of the blood roses, but she knows not to steal from them. Here she is with a pocket watch, from a right hand. It just, she's a lot more cautious than this.
Is there anything that only they would know between the two of them that he can ask as a question to see if she knows? Or like a password or something that they set up?
Absolutely, they do.
Whatever it is that you have in mind, he's going to ask a question or whatever it is, password question, and see if she answers it correctly.
It's a question, and the question that you and your sister have agreed upon was, when you both were little, when she was little, you hid a bag of gold outside of your parents' house, right? And
because he wants to kind of tone in on something specific, some sort of secret that only she would know, because he feels like either this is not his sister or she's been, some sort of magic has been cast on her.
Yeah. So you asked your sister, how much gold was in the bag that your parents hid underneath the doorstep. The correct answer is that there was 15. Willow looks at you with this small, small smile on her face and goes, "Why, brother, there were 10 pieces of gold."
He's gonna pull out his dagger and hold it to her throat. Where is she?
Willow's gonna kind of look at you, kind of tilt her head to the side before you feel,
Luxuria, I know you're behind this. I know you can hear me. Where is she?
So as you say that, Zon, you feel Willow kind of worm around you. And
TTV just
change form.
Thank you for the follow, ITK.
Thank you for the follow, ITK. Welcome, Button, honey. Where your sister once stood is a tall, androgynous, blue-haired, red-eyed person. And they give you this sadistic, twisted smile, their fangs gleaming, their eyes twinkling, and they sit on the chair that your sister sat on, and they give you this kind of cold laugh.
Oh, little Zon, did you really think I was gonna let you wander around like the little kitty that you are?
You know there's an uprising. I was trying to get help. And we had a deal. You would leave her alone as long as I did your jobs.
Oh, really now? You don't remember the contract? Not read the fine print?
And Luxuria's gonna grab you, Zon, and pull you close against her. Pull you close against them. And you can see this twisted glint of, like, delight in their eyes. They enjoy this game.
Need I remind you of our deal?
And she throws you back against, they throw you kind of back against the wall. And they spin around. And they pull out a form. And they drop it in front of you. This is your contract.
Contract signed by Zon.
They say with a kind of glint in their eye.
Statement 1. Zon is now the property of me, Luxuria. Statement 2. Zon is to fulfill all purposes of the contract that I design. 3. If they fail to do any of what I ask, they will be killed. The bond between us is sealed with blood. Statement 4.
And this is where she kind of glints and she points.
If Zon does not live up to my expectation, I can do whatever I want. Whether that be pretend or take whatever desires I want.
I know where the
And she's
conduit is that you're looking for, or the child, whatever the thing is. I found her. I know where she is. And I was trying to stop the rebellion. Those were all what you asked of me, was it not?
No. What I wanted you to do was find a conduit. But I already know where it was, thanks to a friend of mine.
And Luxuria's gonna kind of wave her hand around. Before they shift form again. And this time, they take the form of actually, funnily enough, they take the form of Tarragon from the ball. And he, they kind of waltz around a little bit before changing back into their regular form again, and they give you this look.
You know, your sister's safe. I do promise that. I'm not that heartless that I'd kill a child. Not really worth it.
Holding up the pocket watch that they took from your pocket, by the way, Zon. Luxuria is gonna spin it around in their hand before handing it over to you.
I have a proposition for you, Zon.
He's just staring deadpan at them right now.
Luxuria, when he doesn't respond, Luxuria kind of pouts a little bit.
No fun, are you? Boring as always. Sit, boy, or I will make sure your sister doesn't have a loaf of bread.
He's gonna sit down across from the table from them.
All right. Luxuria's gonna put down the pocket watch in front of you and open it up.
I'm needing somebody to... what's the word? Carry this around for me. I have a rat in my nest, and I want you to find it.
You're talking about the leader of the rebellion, aren't you?
No, I already know where that rat is. I want you to find and deal with a certain...
And Luxuria kind of leans their head back and taps their like a sharp nail to their chin. Before they lean forward.
Sure you know of a nobleman with the last name of Circuit? I mean, you were so willing to help them. Were
I
you
wasn't
not?
helping them. I was going to use them.
Mm.
Did you not see from this mark? His wife melted a man's brains.
Boring, I've seen plenty of that. I want you to carry this around.
And she pushes the pocket watch to you. And Zahn, when the pocket watch opens, you feel a sensation kind of creep into your mind of wanting more. Like you want so badly. It's not of like a sexual thing, it's just a want for more.
I do want to say, like, the only reason Zahn really does anything is just for his sister. So that still
Yeah.
affect him if his only thing that he cares about is his sister?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I'm gonna ask
Ladies-
this. Am I able to make any contested check against
What do you want to
that
contest?
feeling over... Because he feels something overcoming him. Am I able to do
No.
any type of contested check?
You can try. It would be for you, it would be arcane.
Okay. An Arcana
Also,
check?
thank you for yeah, Arcana check. Also, thank you for the follow, Queen of Scribes. Also, I can thank you for being fantastic and amazing, and you are wonderful. And remember that you are a ray of sunshine.
I'm trying to think. Because the only thing he cast was Detect Magic. He knows
Salazar,
luxury.
why did you just... Sorry, Salazar, why did you just roll a perception check, a persuasive check?
I didn't... Who?
Salazar.
Oh.
Also,
Doom...
to answer your question, no, Detect Magic does not detect.
That was a while ago, by the way.
Oh, okay. For some reason, it just now picked up.
My apologies. What were you saying, Edric?
I was gonna say, changelings the transformation of the changeling is a natural ability. Therefore, Detect Magic doesn't detect nothing from it.
That's
Unless you have a specific
Yeah, but he still knows
bullshit.
how his sister acts, and they were acting different.
Luxuria was Luxuria was making sure you knew. But do you want to roll an Arcana check to see if you can fight against it?
As a player character, I know it's not gonna do me anything, but Zahn would try and fight against, because he knows. First, well, how well does he know Luxuria?
You don't know him. You know Luxuria okay. You know they are your boss.
Would
and
he
B,
know
that
that
you...
Luxury is trying to do something to him when he feels this feeling?
No.
Yes. Okay.
No.
So then no,
No.
he would not be able to.
The only
Well-
thing, every time you've had interactions with Luxuria, you felt that needing of wanting more, of desiring more, and the pull to do more.
I'm trying to think if
Hold
Zahn
on.
would piece
Hold
that
on.
together.
Incoming.
Mhm.
Incoming. What do you mean incoming? What do you mean incoming?
Eric?
Huh?
Who's Eric?
About
Oh,
to be
there
raided,
you go.
I'm pretty sure.
11 people.
Raid.
It's a raid! I'm like, oh shit. Thank you for the follow, Game Master Eric. Come on in.
I'll let you address the raiders real quick before I say what I was gonna say.
Oh, you're good. Let me just do this.
I'm guessing that's what Pixel was saying, that if I realized.
Yes. Oh, welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Pixelite23. You can also call me Pandy. I'm a local kitsune vampire. I'm a variety streamer who plays a variety of games. I'm best known for playing Phasmophobia, DVD, and so much more. I am currently running two D&D campaigns right now. We're doing a one-off story, a one-on-one with our lovely friend Zahn here.
Hi, I'm a D&D
Also-
baby. I barely know what's going on.
Me too. I'm a baby DM. This is why I have in the corner all of the masters.
Yeah. We got Edric, we got
Hi.
Doom, and we got Kent, who's kinda here, but kinda not.
What were you playing? What were you doing, Game Master? If you need a raid and run, thank you so much for stopping by. Remember to self-care. Take care. Remember, you're fantastic. And thank you so much for the follow.
What is this item?
So I'm gonna ask this. Was Zahn
Yes.
have noticed that feeling kind of coincides with whenever he meets with Luxuria or not? What would you say as the DM? Would he have picked up on that? I do have
Not really.
a intelligence of 14. So would he even...
Not really. I mean, you just sense the fact that, a feeling of wanting more and desiring more kind of pulls over you, but it's not like you're still not correlating that that's from Luxuria.
Yeah.
You just assume it's because it's not just Luxuria that has that pull over you. It's most of...
The higher-ups?
Yeah. Wow. Awesome. We'll be hanging out and lurking. Focus on your story. I'm a full-time professional DM. I run 8 streams.
Oh my god. 8 streams?
Oh, 8. Jesus Louises. I salute your Saturday morning level 17 campaign who are in the Fey realm trying to stop a shadow realm from spreading.
Ooh.
Understandable. At the current moment, we are dealing with Zahn facing his boss. Zahn is level 5. His boss is level 20.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for the lurk and welcome on in, Raiders. Please remember self-care. Take care. Remember to take care of yourself.
Because I
And
feel like there
appreciate
might be a
y'all.
reason for a contestant, like maybe, but like, I want to know if like his feelings of like his current emotional state and the thoughts about his sister would have any impact on if a contested
It
check
would.
would work.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. This would, I can tell you right now, you would, if you rolled the Arcana, I would put you at a disadvantage because you are very emotional right now.
Oh no.
Zahn wouldn't have realized anything, and I don't think the fact that his thoughts are really focused on his sister and he's holding back a murderous intent. I'm pretty sure Luxury can feel murderous intent coming from him.
Absolutely. They are thoroughly enjoying it. So what are you gonna do?
Did they say what they want done to them, or?
No. You just, I would say you wanted to see if you could contest the pocket watch.
And is Luxuria forcing that towards him, or what's going on right now exactly?
It's in front of you, on the table.
He's gonna look at the pocket watch and then ask Luxuria simple or two things.
Okay. What
He's
are you gonna
gonna
ask Luxuria?
what do you want done, and will you promise that she will stay safe?
Luxuria is gonna nod their head.
Your sister's fine. I have her with one of my men in one of their houses in the higher rank districts. I thought actually she would enjoy going to school and maybe learning to be useful.
Yeah.
Take me to her and we'll talk more. I want proof she is safe.
Luxuria's gonna shake their head, and you and I are gonna roll a dice together, by the way, sir.
Oh my.
Because Luxuria's gonna stand up, and I'm rolling an intimidation check on you.
What do you want me to roll?
Usually for rolls like this, would it be like kind
Charisma
of
saving throw.
insight?
It'll be charisma saving throw.
Insight or charisma saving
Is
throw?
that just me rolling charisma modifier, or do I have to go somewhere else specifically for that?
So if you go into your sheet,
Mm-hmm.
right, you will see it says saving throws. You're gonna click on charisma.
Where is that at?
Go into your
Oh,
sheet.
there we go. I see it. Oh, it's still +2. And
Yeah, we
21.
matched it. Yeah, we got it. It's tied.
Now, I'm gonna ask this. Do I
Yeah.
have disadvantage because of my emotional state or anything? Hi, Queen. Because Zahn is pretty angry at.
Yes. So I'd say probably. I'll say. So.
Because he is clouded by rage, more or less. So I don't know if that would
Yeah.
give advantage or disadvantage.
That would give for him right now with how Luxuria is acting disadvantage.
Okay.
But wait, if he's angry, usually when someone tries to intimidate someone who's angry, they wouldn't. Sorry, that Doom's
In this,
mental
in-
state is.
you're good. In this context of situations, because of how Luxuria is acting and how their abilities with the pocket watch and all that stuff, it's just we're gonna say it matches it. Luxuria
I
shakes
am
their
half
head.
tempted to say when I said that I cast silvery barbs along with it, and that was the vocal somatic, but I'm not gonna go for that.
Unless you really do want Zahn to get killed.
Yeah, because he
Luxuria kinda
knows that
wiggles
Luxuria is very powerful. He doesn't know too much, but they're the boss for the reason. But he also does worry. He wants to know what's up with. He wants proof, because he doesn't. He knows the roses.
Yeah.
He knows they are evil.
Yeah, well, Luxuria kind of wiggles their finger at you. Don't. And Luxuria's gonna kind of come around the corner. And around the table, by the way. And they're going to, where am I looking for? There it is. They are going to put a finger right to your chest, Zahn. Do not forget, Zahn, that you are my puppet. Or need I use, and they're going to point to the brand on your hand. Activate that again.
She was never part of the deal. Only me. I want proof she is fine, and I'll fulfill your contract.
Do not speak back to me, Zahn, or I can make it a lot worse. Or do you want me to make it more rough for your sister? You must know, she is with
And Luxuria kind of gives a chuckle. She is with a friend of mine. A very lovely friend. Lady Renura.
Does he know
Focus-
that? Does he
You've heard that name. You've heard the name. They're one of the more noble families. So, and Luxuria isn't bluffing around with that.
I'm trying to think. Is that like they have a physical like soul contract sort of thing, right?
Yep.
Or like some sort of like.
They have a contract. It's a blood contract.
Thank you, Cryo.
It is a. You have to remember an important thing. That is your boss and has been your boss for a long time.
I would say Zahn's probably around, give or take, 30-ish years old, human years. Probably like mid to late 20s to 30s.
Yeah. And Luxuria is older than that.
Oh, I know. I know they're changing.
I would say Luxuria has been in charge of you since you were 10 years old.
New lore drop.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to kind of figure out at what age that he kind of started doing this.
Luxuria has saved your life.
You didn't answer the other question, though. What do you want done to the circuits?
Just follow them. Of course. And Luxuria's gonna voice, obviously, they changed their form to that of your sister again. Which I'm gonna grab Willow somewhere over here.
Wee. All I want, Zahn, is for you just to make sure they go on the right pathways. And if they potentially do things that you think would not benefit as blood roses, just gently lead them on the path that will. And if you keep this on you, and she, again, the pocket watch is open and pushed towards you. This will let me know that you're obeying. And if you visit the Regal District, Lady Renura will surely and happily show you your sister.
He's gonna pull out the piece of paper that he got at the beginning and... I will follow, but first explain. You say path. You only gave me find the girl. Find something. If you're gonna get me this involved, and you want me to make someone follow a path, I need more information.
You will get the information that I give you. And that information is that you followed the girl. And the Circuits have the girl, do they not?
Now you have a choice here, Zahn.
Oh boy.
You can reveal the fact that Athenos and Malith don't have the girl and that Phantom does, and that is throwing one of your fellow Blood Roses under the bus, or you can lie.
I can't. I know that for... Would you consider an omission of truth a lie? Where I don't tell the full truth and leave some bits out?
See if you can roll a deception. See if you can just deceive your boss.
Oh, I already know as a player character, I can't beat them with deception. So even if I do lie, they will find out. Their passive perception is 26, and the highest I can get on deception is 25 with a nat 20.
Deception would need insight, by the way.
It's insight, not perception.
Oh.
You would need to beat a 20.
Oh.
Good luck. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you did.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Never mind.
I'm
so excited. Hey!
Hey, you got an 18. Nice. Nope. Oh,
I
okay.
have a question.
Yes.
Can I? Oh wait, no. I want to see how this spell works. See if I can kind of twist how it works.
Be careful because remember the fact that whatever magic you use can potentially be countered.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be casting it on them potentially. Welcome back, Sarah.
It can still be counted.
Because I was thinking of maybe casting Silvery Barbs on motherfucking Spec to give myself advantage on the roll.
Huh?
I should mention one important thing, by the way. With Spec right now, Spec is still fine with being around Luxuria. So you can.
Weird beams and everything connected. Oh, and
He's kind of gonna do like a gesture to call for Spec to see how they respond really quick. Cause now that you say that, like, why is Spec fine with Luxuria? Like a little like trainer signal to like call for Spec that's subtle before doing anything further.
Spec is going to look at you with that signal. Look at what's now Willow. Pause for a second before returning to you.
Okay. I was worried that Spec got fucking charmed.
So
He's
what are you
gonna pull
do?
like a little treat and just like can I say that he has like little like Spec treats in his bag? Just for like flavor. Can I say that Zahn has like a little like tiny bag of like, or do I have rations? Do I have rations? I think I do, right?
You have. I'm just. You don't
Yeah, I
have
have
to use your
rations. I'm gonna like break off a little piece of rations and like just give a little bit to Spec and scratch his head, just as a little flavor thing since Spec is back with him. Because this is not entirely untrue. He doesn't know what happened after he left. He's gonna say, I do not know exactly who has the child right now. He's neither lying nor telling the truth because he actually does not know.
I would say Luxuria is going to return back and nod their head. Then, stick with Athenos and Mela, Serket. Before Luxuria kind of stands and kind of turns and walks to the window and looks out at and kind of study the street, and you can hear outside people fighting and arguing. Tell me, Zahn, what do you lust most for in this world?
I'm gonna ask you, what type of lust are you talking about?
That's just in general. What do you lust after? Power, money, safety?
I'm trying to think how Zahn would word this. He's just gonna say the one word, safety.
Luxuria nods their head. In a world like this, what do you think would happen if you wished upon the soul clock for safety? And
Zahn doesn't know what that is. I'm pretty sure.
No, they know. I mean, you've heard of the soul clock before. Everyone knows of the soul clock. You just don't know what it does.
Would he know if it's real or not, or like what exactly it can do in the stories? How truthful they are?
Essentially. Yeah.
Doom has an idea what would happen. The very dark thing.
Smiles.
Am I able to make some sort of like check to see how much Zahn would know exactly about the lore of the Soul Clock or something? Because I don't really know anything.
Yeah. Do a knowledge check.
What kind of knowledge?
Both
history.
Intelligence. History, yeah.
Oh,
History.
I do specifically have one that's history, so that's why I was asking. I have history, religion,
History, do a full history
nature.
check for me.
History.
History. Yep, history for me.
Good history.
10. You know so all the Blood Roses know of the Soul Clock. You know, the King and Queen are the ones that protect it. You know, give or take, that your and now you know, by the way, that girl might have something to do with it.
Would Zahn know if it's kind of like a monkey's paw sort of effect or something like that?
That's a monkey's paw?
Yeah. Where you wish for something,
No.
but there's always going to be a negative consequence of said wish?
No.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that, but...
The nobles do. You don't. By the way, if any of you have to wear a disguise and you fail your disguise, I will put you all in just fake mustaches.
So pretty much me with the first campaign.
First session.
That's why no, session 0. That's
Session
why
0,
I'm trying to take that's why one of the earliest spells I'm trying to get is disguise self.
I kind of have a workaround for that.
I mean, yeah, you have a mask.
Character.
You have a mask.
But
And
also
another
my
persona.
character, so yeah, that's kind of a weird workaround with the disguising.
Remind me, what were we talking about again? Because I got sidetracked trying to think about how the cell clock would work. They were asked, like, what they said, what do you think would happen if you wished for safety on the soul clock?
Yeah, what do you think would happen if you wish for safety?
Does, like...
Again, it's just a simple question.
Yeah.
There's no trick. There's no trick.
I know,
or
but
no...
Zahn, I'm trying to think... Because Zahn knows a decent bit about the weave, I'm sure, right?
About what?
The weave, the origin of magic.
Yes, you know the origin of magic.
Yeah.
But there's no magic involved. Luxuria is asking you just a normal question.
Because they're asking the question. He's assuming that from his knowledge, he probably knows that the soul clock is some type of magical artifact or something, right? That's what, or would he not?
Yeah, it's a magic item.
He would say that all depends on how the weave takes his wish. It could be chaos.
Yeah.
It could be happiness.
Luxuria nods their head and turns. So, are you going to take the pocket watch, or am I going to have to find another way to watch you?
You have the mark, do you not?
You do, but I'm asking if you want the watch. And Luxuria's gonna walk over to you, Zahn, and take on a different form entirely, one that you haven't seen in a very long time.
His parents.
Your mother.
Let
me finish.
Okay.
Luxuria's gonna put her, your mom's gonna put her hand on your cheek and give a small smile. Just think of all the wonderful things. You just listen.
I'm gonna ask this, just for purposes of how Zahn would react to this. Is there any type of charm or like, does this confuse his senses, or does he innately know this isn't his mother and it's just someone taking on her form?
You know that.
You know it. You watched Luxuria turn into your mother.
Yes, but like I know of like some stuff like
you get a wave. You get a wave of comfort.
But he still knows this isn't his mom. It's someone taking their form.
Yeah, Yes, it's
Okay.
exactly that. But you do feel a wave of comfort from
I'm
this.
gonna ask this. Why is the watch so special? You can watch me through the seal. What's so special about that watch? Your higher ups had it, if I remember correctly. So why hand it to me?
Luxuria kind of waves their hand. Your mom kind of waves her hand a little bit. Because, dear, I am... And Luxuria kind of turns back to themselves and kind of walks away. They couldn't handle the watch. It's really annoying. But maybe you can.
I didn't ask for an answer with a question. I asked for an answer. What's so special about this watch? Why are you so intent on me taking it? You can watch me through the seal. So there's something about this watch you're not telling me, isn't there?
Zahn, what have I told you by asking too many questions?
But questions are so fun.
The DM leans down, picks up Oliver, puts in corner.
I'm trying to think because Zahn has kind of lived his whole life questioning everything and being logical. He's not one to take risks without knowing what the risks are.
But this is also your boss.
Yeah. But
I want you to do me a favor.
Yes. I'm not trying to, like, meta game, but, like...
No, you're not. You're fine.
Yeah.
I
myself know that there is more to that watch than you're telling me, especially with what you just told me. And Zahn even realizes there's something more, because that's not any regular watch. He's not, higher up of the Blood Roses isn't going to have any type of thing that has the marking on it visible. Especially, Luxuria said that's going to let him in with a noble house who he now realizes has connections to the Blood Roses.
Yes. So, Luxuria kind of tilts their head a little bit to the side. Fine, if you must know. And Luxuria kind of, like, turns and looks at you and kind of plays with their fingers a little bit. That watch, if you show it to Venera, will give you free access to your sister whenever you want.
They've already said that, but you already said that, but why couldn't a different higher up handle it? That's what I want to know. I can't protect my sister if I go mad. Now, can I?
That's not gonna make you go mad. The one who, Noxon, and Noxon, that was Luxuria's right hand. Always wanting more, tried to find the conduit, tried to find the thing I was looking for, and just...
Well, they've already slipped up previously and said conduit. Just...
Yeah.
So...
You've heard conduit and stuff like that, so...
Yeah.
Tried to find a conduit, and instead... found... something of ungodly horror.
Zulu.
Hi, I'm Salza.
God damn it, not him again.
We interrupt this program to bring you Salazar entering the picture.
Yeah. I do want to say, Zahn still has the egg on him. Does Luxuria realize that or not? Or know anything about the egg? Without him doing anything. I want to remind you, he still has that egg on him.
Why don't you ask?
He doesn't want to bring it up. He might be able to use it as a bartering chip.
It's just a copper egg, for all you know. You don't
Exactly.
fully know.
Yeah.
Remember,
but he realizes it was at Terragon's place. He does.
Alva handed it to you, and
outside.
Just didn't explain what it was, because he doesn't know what it was.
Yeah,
so
but you handed it to him outside of the estate when he ran. Well, where did he get handed this? Wasn't it not outside of the building?
Yes, but you also haven't been close enough to Aisha to have it activate full potential. It's just occasionally gotten heavy.
Yeah, but he knows it was.
You wouldn't know if it was it was because of Aisha, or maybe it was because of Athenos or
Yeah.
Maleth.
Yeah, he's making a gamble. And he was gonna pull out the egg and say, I found this. It seems important,
Motherfucker.
so tell me more. And we have a deal, correct?
Luxurious sees the egg and gives a small smile to it. Oh. You know who's been looking for that? Mammon. Mammon's been looking for that.
He doesn't know who that is, but he's gonna put it.
No.
Right?
And
He doesn't know.
Luxuria kind of steps forward and looks at the egg. You know, you want to see something really cool happen? Luxuria's gonna pick up the pocket watch and hold their hand out for the egg.
It's on the table, but
Yeah,
he's kind of
so
like.
They pick up the pocket watch, and you watch as the egg opens up. You hear a click noise as Luxuria kind of pushes a button on top of the egg, and it opens to reveal what seems to be just a simple empty cylinder inside. There's nothing inside that, except for just a little bit of like a.
How
like a
big
rock.
actually is the egg? Is it like
It's
normal
like-
size or like a dragon-sized egg?
No, it's a normal size. Like it's not like it's like a medium-sized egg. Actually, hold on.
So
Have
kind
you
of like
seen
the
the eggs-
egg, like
ha-
a ostrich egg.
Oh,
Yeah.
not a big lip.
Have you seen the eggs of from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
I have not watched
You
Harry
mean
Potter.
the ones that you have to put under the water?
Yes.
I have not watched
Yeah, I
Harry
know
Potter,
that,
so
though.
no.
Yeah. I'll send you a photo afterwards.
Yeah.
But it looks like that.
Oh, my bitrate is taking a shit.
But essentially, just you watch as Luxuria breaks actually a piece of the pocket watch off, like the top part of the pocket watch off, and put it inside the egg, and you watch as the egg glows a warm, fiery red color. Before it just stops glowing and the egg closes and makes a click noise. And when they hand the egg back to you, Zon, you feel a warmth wash over you. That's almost comforting and soothing. Could you do me a favor, actually? Don't worry about the circuit. Find me more of these.
He's.
And deliver them to, and she's gonna pull out a list of names and deliver this egg. Actually, deliver this egg to these people and just tell them Lou sent you. And by the time you finish all of that, your sister will be back safe and sound, and our contract will be complete. How's that, Zon?
I'm trying to think if he would be able to like tell them like he doesn't know where to find more. He only happened upon this.
This phantom handed it to you.
He's not
Well,
gonna
thing
say
is-
that. He's not gonna.
Well,
Yeah.
Luxuria
He's
just
already
corrected
hasn't
them-
mentioned anything about you.
I think Luxuria corrected themselves and just said bring the egg, not finding. She corrected themselves instead of saying more. She said she just said bring that egg.
Yeah, to these people.
Yep. By the way, Zon, you recognize one of the names on the list as Lady Renura.
I'm trying to think. Cause how was Zon kind of feels like he has a chip now.
Seems like all you need to do is bring this egg to those people, and your contract's done, and you get your
Yeah.
sister. So seems like
But he also he's gonna point out that one of the names is Ranura, And is this not the lady who has my sister?
Indeed.
You promise
She
that
is
there is no harm that will be done to her, even if she's in
indeed.
with vicinity.
Yes. All that egg needs is part of each of our pocket watches. Yeah.
And then what will happen? This
Well,
seems
that's
like a
for you.
pretty big
That's it.
task. A simple release
not.
from a contract and safety seems much
Yes.
too small of a reward for this. Tell me what I'm exactly signing up for.
Luxuria kind of shakes their head before looking at you, Zon. Zon, do this, and everything will become crystal clear. Ask me another question and argue one more time, and I will snap your neck right here and now. And I'll make sure your sister is the first one to see your hanging body. And I get to gloriously roll something real fast. That was terrible.
Remind me again, what were the clauses of the contract?
That you would listen and not question. That it's a full blood contract between the both of you. You would essentially be Luxuria's pet. And any sense of betrayal could potentially lead to your death.
Yeah. Because honestly, he doesn't really mind the contract too much himself. He signed it, they've upheld it. So, being dismissed from the contract doesn't really matter too much to him.
It does in the sense of the fact that this could potentially put your sister in a more safer environment.
Yeah. But he's still curious because one of the names is someone that's holding his sister.
Yeah. You recognize also, by the way, that one of the other names on that list besides Lady Winter, on that list you also see scribbled at the bottom. Actually, no, give me a perception check. Or actually an insight. Yeah, no, perception.
Flat
Give me
roll?
perception. Yeah, flat roll.
16.
Beautiful. You do see it. All right. At the bottom of the list, you see Athenos' name, Malith's name, and the name of Oliver. And you see scratched at the bottom, potential. You also see your name at the bottom with the word potential.
And that's on the list that he was given.
Yep, at the bottom, like it's on, like you kind of, it's like near the back, like near the corner of the sheet. It's just, it says X, the word, and then hyphen pawn, A hyphen pawn, O hyphen pawn, M hyphen pawn.
But does he realize that's who, like, it says that, or does it say names? Because he said it's had each of their names. Or, like, does he realize the connection, kinda?
You sort of think that the X might be you. We'll go with that.
Okay.
Do you let Luxuria know that you see that bottom part, or are you gonna...
Trying to think. Because Zahn might realize they said they're going to terminate the contract. Does Zahn knows what happens if you terminate a blood contract, or if that is possible if a person is still alive?
It's possible. Luxury is offering to remove the blood contract completely, so you get to walk away without the fear of death.
Yeah, he would be able to cancel the contract. That's what
Or they.
he say that the.
Yeah, he's going. Luxury said not to ask questions, but Zahn kind of has a weird, like, how do I describe it? Uncertainty in his mind. While he doesn't know who the O is, he knows that the key. He's mentioned the circuit. Wait. Did he ever catch the names of both? He did catch the names of both Malith and Athenos, right? Or did he?
Yes.
Okay.
He did. But I would say you don't know if the A and the M represent Athenos and Malith. You just know the X might represent you.
Would he have realized if this was something that was like intentionally left there, or?
No. You don't know. I will say you do get a buzz. I would say you are gonna feel a buzzing sensation on your hip. By the way.
Oh, my phone.
It's your phone. It's your phone.
Will you give me discretion to handle this? How I see, at least.
Luxury kind of nods their head a little bit. Of course. You might want to answer that, by the way.
We have a deal. And he says as he pulls out the phone, is there caller ID or anything?
It's your sister.
He's gonna immediately... He's gonna walk outside of earshot of Luxuria for now, as he answers that.
Mm-hmm. You pick up the phone, you hear a very excited squealing noise.
He's gonna ask the question again, because he seems like this is weirdly coincidental.
Brother, it's 15 gold.
He's gonna think it is her. And he's gonna ask, how is she?
Out of context, Weiss. Out of lore. That is your sister on the phone.
Yeah, but Zahn.
Yes, I know.
I had a feeling it was, but Zahn still, with what is going on, he's skeptical about a lot of stuff. As I said, he's lived his life questioning everything to try and make the best decision.
Yep. So your sister's gonna start prattling on to you about everything, about how Luxuria came to their house and took them on a horse ride, and now your sister's in this big, huge mansion full of books and other girls and children, and that Lady Renura is a very kind lady who is raising your sister to be a young lady.
Would you know anything at all about the Renura household itself?
Nope, you would know absolutely nothing. Other than there is a school named after this lady.
He's just gonna have like a... Does this sister understand Thieves' Cant by any chance?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Your sister not Vogue.
I mean, but she grew up in the slums, so I don't know if she picked up on stuff or not, or maybe if Zahn taught it to her.
No, she doesn't know Thieves' Cant. Your sister's though is just happily going off on that there's been more, that she's been eating more food than, she's ever eaten in her life, that she's learning so many fun things, and then she tells you that she might want to, that Lady Renura thinks that she'd be a wonderful merchant. And she's just happily chirping away. And you feel a sense of relaxation kind of wash over you in the sense that your sister is safe.
Yeah. He's gonna... So long as you're safe and you remember what I taught you, okay?
Of course. Oh, and by the way. Lady Renura said that if I complete all my training, that she'll help you and me get a better house, and we'll both get separate bedrooms.
That sounds like a fun idea, little sis. But remember, not everything does come at a cost, so always be wary, okay?
Always. Never trust another thief. Always trust your brother.
Exactly. Big Brother's about to be going on a big mission, so might be a while till we next talk, but always live with
Lady-
doubt in your mind, sis.
Always. Also, Lady Renera said that you might be coming to stop by to visit us.
If my mission allows that, yes.
Please. Please.
I'll try, little sis. No promises. This is a big
You
mission,
hear a-
brother.
You hear a huff on the other
Yeah.
side of the phone. You hear a very, very annoyed huffing noise.
He's gonna say, Lou promised Big Brother something big, and if he can do it, we'll both have a happy ending. So, if I can,
So
I
listen-
will.
So listen to Lou. Lou is the one that brought me here, so I can learn to be a merchant, and then
And your sister's just prattling on and
Yeah.
on and on.
I know, but he's still just trying to build in like. Does she know he's killed people? Has he told her that at least, or just that he stole?
No. He just
Okay.
stole.
Okay.
Your sister only knows that you are a thief and that you tell very tall tales. So your actual
Which aren't
sister,
tall tales.
No, but she thinks they are.
Yeah.
Your sister knows that you've taught your sister to steal. You've taught your sister not to trust anyone, like none of the blood roses, and you've taught your sister the value of currency.
Yeah.
And how important it is and stuff like that. But you wanted your sister away from the blood roses and stealing and stuff like that. You wanted your sister to be like a lady.
Yeah. If you find anything suspicious, reach out to me immediately, okay, sis? And I'll come running.
absolutely.
But I will try and
Absolutely.
visit when the mission I'm on allows. It is a very busy mission. Oh. What the fuck just
Sorry.
happened?
It glitched for a second because
Oh,
I had
okay.
it was frozen on my scene, so it says pause. Sorry about that.
Right. You completely threw me off when that happened. Just trust in brother. Oh, fucking Vexel. Hour and a half in. Second. Woot! Just trust in your brother and everything will be fine, okay? I'll try and make time when I can.
Right.
I'll even bring Spec along with me so you can play with him a bit.
Please.
Always, you know my little son is always. Well, how would you say Zahn would call him, like around her? My boy, my son.
I would say honestly, you would feel like I would say for context. By the way, for Spec and Willow's relationship, Willow considers Spec to be her best friend.
Yeah.
So she's just like.
Does she have? Can she speak with animals by any chance? Just out of curiosity, sake.
Yes, she can. She can speak to Spec, and actually, you'll get the delightful thing of.
Can Spec talk to me first?
Before me?
I want to talk to Spec.
He's gonna kinda hover the phone over by Spec, and she's gonna hear Spec do a little squeaky noise. And he's like
Okay.
sniffing the phone.
Spec, you remember?
And like you don't. Your sister's gonna like squeaking kind for context of people understanding. Your sister's basically asking Spec to make sure that you're safe, and to stay at your side and stuff like that.
All fucking Zahn hears is just Spec squeaking in response. But I'm assuming he's
Pretty
more than
much.
likely just gonna be saying yes.
Yeah.
But like, how would Spec even address Zahn then? Like, Papa?
Father, help!
Papa, safe. Papa, yes, safe.
Yes. I will say on a more amusing context note, by the way, in the back, your sister, does and will sometimes, for memory's sake, you know your sister would basically, anytime you come home, immediately take Spec from you, and immediately make sure that he didn't get hurt, and would not care if you got hurt.
Wow. Zahn, broken arm. Spec completely fine. She's over here inspecting every little bit of his body. Like, oh, brother, your arm.
See, he has no broken bones. Zahn over here bleeding his bleeding out.
No, Spec perfectly fine. Just like maybe like a little cut on his paw. Zahn over here fucking broken, mangled arm. Maybe it's like a couple bruises on his face.
Exactly. But again, yeah.
And I will say, after like this is done, he's gonna head back inside. Do you have anything else about the phone thing, or?
The only thing you hear in the background is a very, a voice that, again, you don't recognize, saying, "Willow, it's time for dinner." And Willow excitedly saying,
Yes, my lady. Yes, my lady. Gotta go, big brother. Bye.
And he's just gonna leave her off with, "Remember what I taught you."
you're all right. So the phone's gonna go dead.
He's gonna go back in, talk to Luxuria.
Okay.
So,
Was that enough reassurance on my end to let you know your sister's safe?
Yes. But I want you to know, if I'm gonna get this done, I might have to manipulate people. I might have to tell lies. I might have to have truths. Do not
Well, you can't.
Mhm.
You can tell them the half truth and lies. And Luxuria kind of looks at their nails. I wanted you here so I could talk to you, Lou. To you, Zahn.
No more misunderstandings, though. You need to believe in me if you want me to get this done. Alright?
Well, you have the egg now. I believe in you.
Good. So you better not question how I handle things again.
Sure.
He's not intimidating,
No,
but he's making
not,
sure that
you know.
Luxuria knows. Just trust in it, the process.
Yeah.
If I have to use the circuits, I will. We have a contract, and I will fulfill it. So please remember, even if it sounds like I'm betraying, trust in me. I will not do anything to harm Willow, and you know this. I know you have her in your hands, so just trust me. I will not let Willow get hurt, and you know this. You've known me for 2 decades. You know how much I treasure her. Alright?
Of course, dear.
He's going to curl up the paper, slip it in his...
Yep. You go.
Yeah, and like slip it into his bag. And kinda dismiss Lou as he looks around his house for some supplies that he's gonna need.
Luxuria kind of smiles before leaving, but as they get to the door, they turn. Do remember, though, Zahn, that egg needs to stay on you. Nobody else.
No.
And they're gonna leave.
So, am I gonna get like a list of those names? Because I know you mentioned Mammon was on there, and
Yep.
whatever.
You'll get the list of the. You'll get the list of the names.
Okay.
I do want you to write in your character sheet because now we're going to be kind of wrapping things up here.
Mhm. Under notes?
I need you to write under notes. I need you to put in there. I want you just to type in You now have the egg with lust. Or sorry, egg
Yeah,
and pocket
Luxuria
watch.
is lust.
Just say, yep, she is lust.
Um,
Zahn would not know this, but I want you to put in there that is a tick of you now have the egg powered by the pocket watch.
Alright.
So just say egg power by Lou.
Yeah. I'm gonna add that into the egg description as well. And also, I do want to let you know, you didn't have an an X in the name. You had Lureia or something. Luxuriate. So I want to make sure, is it how you had it spelled in there, or is it Luxeria?
Luxuria is Luj.
Oh, it's with a J.
Yeah.
Lugeria. Now that Lou has left, can he kind of do another Arcana check on the egg or something? Because he's kind of curious.
Yeah, you
And
go for it.
if I do fail this, if I do get a low roll, I will use the lucky dice.
Okay, I was gonna say, because if you get a low dice, I want to do the humor of.
I'm using my lucky.
All right, reroll.
Yeah. Oh, so was that an Arcana check? I don't remember if I pressed the right thing.
It was an Arcana check.
Okay. That's much better. 14. I don't think that's still around what I got before.
I was going to say the only difference now with the egg is that it's a very warm.
Is that with the 14 or with what I would have gotten before?
Just with the 14.
Okay.
The egg now glows a vibrant red. Like kind of almost like
fully?
No, just slightly pulsates through. You can now start to see veins on the egg. That kind of pulsate red. And you feel when you hold the egg, you feel a warmth wash over you. And a soft voice in your head. Sorry.
Is it a voice he recognizes?
No,
or?
it's just a comforting, warm voice. That's just softly humming.
I feel like I'm gonna become the BBEG for the other campaign now.
But with that, we will end our session here.
Should I mark off the lucky, or are we gonna say that we're coming back in after a long
You'll
rest?
You'll have a long rest.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna slap over to a BRB.
Yeah, and I will say, Zahn is probably gonna get some more gear from his house because I'm sure he has a lot more stuff there, and you can tell me what he.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's pretty much gonna upgrade his equipment, kinda, if possible, with some of the stuff he has there.
Absolutely. Good job, you didn't die.
I was trying. I was trying really not to. I'm surprised you didn't try anything when I fucking held a knife to the fake sister. Cause I was getting ready to shit my pants when he said that was Luxuria.
Luxuria is not that scared of it, of your dagger.
I know, but it's also still a dagger to someone's neck. Well. I'll also say, oh no, no. Yeah. But you can tell me whatever.
You might actually get her excited.
Yeah.
Huh?
Put a knife on the neck like that to
That-
Don't do
Oh yeah,
that.
I would say that's a kink for her.
That's knife play.
I was kind of gonna say kind of turn off the monitoring of the mark, but I felt like that would have been something too crazy.
For the fun shits and gigs, because I know you're still alive. I'm gonna BRB.
Yeah. I can go BRB if you want. I might do something else.
I might switch over to Night Rain.
I can play with you if you want.
Sure.
The Night of Rain.
Yeah, we'll go to BRB for now. But for the fun.
So, as a player character, I'm gonna take a wild guess. Those 7 names are the 7 characters that Edric made that are the embodiments of the 7 sins, aren't they?
I don't know. Are they? You're still alive. I don't know.
I don't know what the names are. I only know Mammon's on there, Luxury was on there, and I know those 2.
I say go on BRB and I can explain.
Oh.